Undefeated Georgia is ranked number 4 in the nation. Once defeated Florida is ranked number 9. The Southeastern Conference title and major bowl bids are involved. For the coaches and players, it's a championship football game. For many fans, it's the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. There's something for everybody. Exciting college ball on sports. At the Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Florida and Georgia. More than 80,000 fans here this afternoon. That is Butler waiting for Robert Allier's sign, and here he comes. It will not be run out. It's a touchback.
All right, Lindsay, we're looking today for Wayne Peace to throw the ball. He's going to throw to his receiving corps. They're an excellent group of kids, as we mentioned at the start of the show. Georgia, what they're going to have to do defensively, they're going to have to try and keep Florida in a second down and long situation, that second 6+, so they can play them good, tough zone defense.
Wayne Peace, number 15, has completed 62.9% of his passes so far this year. Short drop. And he hits Dixon. And Dixon moves it up to the 30-yard line for a first down on the first play of the ball game. Defensive line.
Calvin Ruff did an excellent one. Culpepper's excellent. Tommy Thurston's the guy in the middle. He'll be calling the signals. This is his 4th game here in the Gator Bowl. Jones, Flack, Little, and Dean are like exceptional corners and safeties for Georgia.
There's no tight end there. There are 3 wide receivers, and here is a pitch to Hampton, and Hampton gets up across the 30 and down to the 34-yard line. Peace. It's Hampton. First down at the 50 and across into Georgia territory. Still going is Hampton. Picks up a blocker. And down to the 15-yard line. First and 10 for the Florida Gators at the Georgia 15. Darrell Jones made the stop in that secondary. First and 10 for Florida at the Georgia 15-yard line. Peace is throwing and overthrowing. Peace has thrown for 10 touchdowns this year, had 8 interceptions. Still keep the 3 wide receivers in there. Second down, 10 yards to go at the 15-yard line. And it's completed in the field. He's at the 10-yard line, goes out of bounds at the 9. He's throwing, and completed in the field, and the field is down to the 1-yard line. He is number 22 in there with Hampton at the moment. John L. Williams still struggling. Had he been whistled dead before he went across? I think he had. Second down, goal to go about a half-yard away. Hampton. No sign. Third and goal. It is still Lorenzo Hampton, number 7, and John L. Williams, number 22, the setbacks. And they try once again. Illegal procedure. He's got 3 wide receivers in there. Peace. And he's throwing to Natil, incomplete. Making it 4th down. 22-yarder, and it's good. So Florida's on the scoreboard with 3 points early. We have 11 minutes, 21 seconds remaining to be played in the first quarter. It is Florida 3 and the Georgia Bulldogs nothing. In the air. Jones is waiting, 3 yards deep in the end zone. Goal line 5, and out to the 10, and out to the 15.
Here we go, the Georgia offense, Lindsay. Lassinger is going to be the key to this game. He's going to have to run that option, the power option, with success, and the power I option. Georgia is going to want to keep out of second and third down in long situations. That's second and 6+, third and 7+.
Last thing has completed 49.5% of his passes, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's got the ball in the option. He's going to keep it. He likes to keep it. Last thing he likes to run the ball, and he gets it out to the 20-yard line for 4.
Defensive backs, Cleveland, Newton, or line, tackles, nose guard, Newton. He's a good one. We'll keep our eye on him today. He's got to play in that middle pretty good, be very active. McAllister, Johnson, Marshall, and Korf. Marshall is an excellent linebacker. McKeever, Clark, Lillian, Vaughn, the deep backs. Excellent group of defensive halfbacks.
Second down play. Last thing of the quarterback. Motion across. Montgomery carrying and cut off at the pass. Kevin Harris, number 20, is in a wide right. It's third down and 5 yards to go. Last Singer. There's a screen right. Taken out there by Archie. And Archie. Harris is a wide left now, number 20. Way out there. Young, the fullback, number 38, gets it under the 32-yard line. Pitch to the tailback.
See what Florida, if they can put a rush on.
Wisham and Archie are the wide receivers. That's Archie in motion going all the way across. Last Singer on the option. He keeps it, trying to get to the sticks, and he's very close. For the Georgia Bulldogs, Florida's leading 3-0. We're in the first quarter. That's Archie in motion, number 81, going all the way across. Last Singer with the football. And throw it. And it's intercepted, and it's going to be all the way down the line to Vaughn, Bruce Vaughn. And Bruce Vaughn returns it deep into Georgia territory, where it'll be first down and 10 yards to go near the 15-yard line. Well, Wayne Peace has them up there once again. Wayne Peace. And it's completed inside the 10-yard line. 20th year as head coach of the Bulldogs. Outstanding career. He's throwing it into the end zone, and it's across the end line, incomplete. It was Ricky Matteo. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining to be played in the first quarter. Peace. Incomplete. This will be a 25-yarder. He took the 22-yarder earlier. 25-yarder is good. And so a pair for the Florida Gators, and they lead it by a score of 6-0 with 7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining to be played in the first quarter at the Gator Bowl in Jacksonville. And the boot. Cross field. And it's taken by Montgomery. Up the sideline, and he goes out of bounds after he crossed the 20. It's the last thing of the quarterback. One back set here. That's Young, and he's got the pitch. Barry Young drives across to the 26-yard line. Second down play. Then they give it to the fullback, Barry Young, and he drives it up there to the 35. Then the fullback. Barry Young. Devin Harris is far to the left side. Scott Williams is in motion over and back. Again, Barry Young, the fullback in the one-back set. He was popped as he crossed the 40-yard line. Third down and 4 yards to go for the Georgia Bulldogs. Lastinger's got the ball. Gets it completed up to the 47-yard line. Back to the I formation now. Lastinger pumps one time. Puts it up long down the sideline. Incomplete. They've got Archie in a slot left. Lastinger out to Archie. Archie's got it. Across the 50. 45-yard line. Not quite enough for the first down. 3rd and 2 at the 44. Georgia now in Florida territory. Lastinger with the ball. Late pitch. On the option, and Montgomery gets the first down and goes out of bounds. It's a 1st and 10 for Georgia. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Archie in motion all the way across. Lastinger handed it off. It's the tailback, and Montgomery steps on the cut. Here's Montgomery trying to make the cut. We got Kevin Harris back into the ball game. Archie in motion all the way across. Passes to Archie on the screen right, and he was pushed back at the 34-yard line.
They have a lot of faith in their kicker, evidently.
Kevin Butler is going to attempt this one. He's a fine kicker. It's going to be a 51-yarder. Last year against Ole Miss, he had a 59-yarder. On the hash mark right, Kevin Butler with a 51-yard attempt. Carries. Good. 51 yards for Kevin Butler, and the Bulldogs are on the scoreboard. It's been so far a battle of field goals. And with 1 minute 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter, the score is now Florida 6 and Georgia 3. Well, Butler has a lot of legs underneath that one, almost into the crowd. Wayne Peace, the quarterback for Florida. Peace Guns it out to Dixon, and Dwayne Dixon, his favorite receiver, is at the 25-yard line. Peace again. Completes it out in the right flat to the 29-yard line. Third down and a yard to go at the 29 here for Florida. Dixon in motion across. Peace with the ball. First down. And continuing with it is John L. Williams, and he is up there about the 40-yard line. He got the 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Taken by Hampton. And that is the end of the first quarter. In the annual Florida-Georgia game, it's been a battle of field goals, and Florida is leading it by a score of 6-3. Peace is the quarterback. And he tried a little draw. And it was taken by John L. Williams.
Number 22.
Second down and 8 yards to go. Peace with a short drop. Completes it out in the left flat. It's down to the 35-yard line and on to the 30-yard line and down to the 28-yard line to Ray McDonald. Again, it is Peace. Completes this one just inside the 25-yard line. Tommy Thurston made the last tackle. This time they just try to pitch Hampton again, and he gets to the 21-yard line for Florida at the Georgia 21-yard line. Hampton's the tailback. Peace has got the ball. And he's throwing. And it is intercepted for a touchback. Taken by Charlie Dean for the touchback. He'll come out to the 20-yard line. So Georgia again has stalled the Florida drive. John Lastinger is the quarterback. Little ride there, and he kept it himself. As he likes to do, he rode with his fullback. All right, Brent, keep in mind that next week Auburn plays Georgia. That is Young, the fullback. And Barry Young gets it up there. Florida has far outdistanced Georgia in yardage gained so far in the ball game. Lastinger with the ball. He still got it. Looking for the first, and I think he got that before it was hauled down by Fred McAllister. Kevin Harris on a wide left. Given to Young. I beg your pardon. It is given to Montgomery. Ohio State 56, Indiana 17. Lastinger. Still got it. And third down conversions, Georgia is 5 of 6. But this is along with 39. Fred Lane is in there on a wide left, number 4. Lastinger going to Lane. Lane can't get it, and neither can Vaughn, although he almost did. Andrews gets the kick away. Sewell moves up. Takes it at the 28. He's got a wall, but he couldn't get around to get the benefit of it, and he's pulled down back there about the 26 to avenge an earlier 19-17 loss to the Saints. Tomorrow on CBS. Quick pitch to Anderson, and Neil Anderson's got the football up to about the 31-yard line for Florida. Peace. A lot of time. But batted down. Peace to Lonzo Hampton, and he is across the 35. Criswell gets it off. Harrell retreats, takes it at the 11-yard line. Harrell to the 15, to the 20, and out to the 22-yard line, and that is where Georgia will start. Barry Young and Scott Williams. Now the setbacks are here on a one-back set. Out to the right in the flat. And advanced by Herman Archie. Second down and 4 yards to go. Drop the snap. Trouble on the snap and the pile up there. And Todd Williams got it himself. 3rd and 6 at the 26. McCluskey's in that backfield now. Williams with the ball. Naked out there all the way up to the 29-yard line. Andrews gets it off. High trajectory. Sewell at the 20-yard line. 25, 30. He'll be marked about the 32-yard line. But they simply made the changes whenever they felt they should be made. 1st and 10 for Florida, and here's Wayne Peace. Screen out to the left to Alonzo Hampton. Well, he booked the jersey tackle, and he's still alive, but not for long. did get some yardage out of it. An outstanding football player, Freddie Gilbert. On the draw play. It is Hampton, and he got up there to the 38-yard line. Peace with the ball. Rolling and looking. And keeping. And running to the 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds. All right, Brandon, that is the Southeastern Conference team. Auburn, of course, that'll be playing Georgia in an SEC game next week. Here's Hampton. He's across the 45, and he gets on down to the 40, and 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line. That's the first down. 175 total yards for Florida in this ballgame so far. That's Hampton again. Has to cut back and moves it down to the 31-yard line. Popped it out for the right flat. Popped out suddenly by the Florida Gators. Reese gives it to his fullback. Taken quickly by John L. Williams, and he gets it up there to the 20-yard line. That's Hampton again. Got the first down, and he's inside the 15. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The ball is at the 14-yard line. Again, that is Hampton. Struggling down to the 12-yard line. It's in this area that Florida has stalled earlier in this ball game. Again, they give it to Hampton. Hampton on the draw gets it down to the 6 or 7-yard line. And 2 yards to go. A long two. Ball spotted outside the 6-yard line. He's for the pitch again to Lorenzo. And Hampton is thrown for a loss. And look at Gilbert, number 90. Clock is running, and it's down to 7 seconds. And this will be a 27-yarder. And the whistle blew before he could kick it. Whistle blew before he could kick it, and time had run out. Whistle blew before he could kick it, and that means the time had run out. Robert Arlier.
25 seconds play.
And this will be a 32-yarder. Criswell will hold. 2 seconds really remains on the clock, although nothing showed. That's been explained to the coaches. Florida's leading 6-3, making it 10th here to get 3 more points before the end of the half. It's down. And it's good. A 32-yarder. By Bobby Raymond is good, and time ran out, of course, to make the score 9-3.
Interesting that Florida went up and down the field this first half, but could not punch a 6-pointer in. They had to settle for 3 field goals.
So our score is Florida 9, Georgia 3, and we'll be back with Brennan Arrow from New York. Perkins ready to come and boot it up. Sort of a knuckleball taken on a bounce at about the 17-yard line by Darrell Jones, and returns it to the 20. Breaks the tackle and gets it up across the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Sun Bowl, Randy Lee. The Liberty Bowl, Jim Kinney. And we'll tell you about some more in just a moment. It's taken by McCluskey, David McCluskey. So we have a whole house full of bowl representatives here watching Georgia and Florida. Second down and 6 yards to go. Singer with the ball, keeps it. McCluskey and Young are the backs in the ball game at the moment. Singer throwing, and it's Kay, his tight end, times Kay, incomplete. Georgia in punt formation. Andrews puts it up there, driving Siball back, all the way back to the 13-yard line. He's at the 15. He's at the 20. Stacked up at the 21-yard line. That all starts at 4 next Saturday, Sports Saturday. First and 10 at the 21-yard line. And running room for John L. Williams, and Williams moves it upfield for the Gators across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
It's a good job by John L. Williams.
He's handing it off to his fullback, Barry Young. He's stumbling. No, it's John L. Williams. John L. Williams across the 40 on up across the 45-yard line. Yardage for John L. Williams. He's carried 5 times for 34 yards. Tries his tailback this time. Hampton. Lang is a wide receiver. Takes the draw. Wayne Peace throws a screen. Lorenzo Hampton has got it. And all of that gained about a foot. Third down and 8 yards to go. Lang and Dixon to the wide receivers. Pease with a short drop. And he completes it. Mateel has it, and he is racing down near the 30-yard line. Ricky Mateel.
First score by Charlie Dean.
Picked up 18 yards on the play. That's John L. Williams. He drives it on down for about 5 more to the 26-yard line. Frankie Neal's under the wide receiver. Instead, they just leave it on the ground and move it straight ahead for a couple of yards.
And that's what they're doing in this quarter. They're keeping the ball on the ground.
Third down play now. Can they move it against the Georgia defense? Peace. Well, his receiver went down. His receiver was on the ground. And holding will be Ray Criswell from the hash mark left. A 41-yard attempt. No good. It's wide. It is no good. So that Florida attempt has failed, and they come away with no points on the drive. Taking over on the missed field goal, the attempt by Florida. Last thing is the quarterback. Well, it completes the pass out into the flat to Fred Lane. Symbolically chewing up a Gator. That's Lastinger. Likes to run it and does as he gets across the 25. 3rd and 7. McCluskey is the tailback. Young is the fullback. Lastinger has the ball. And he was hit just as he started to pass. Is it a fumble? Is it an incompleted pass?
Incomplete.
Andrews gets it off. Sibble takes a look. Comes up to make the catch at the 25. Side slips 1 or 2. And struggles up to the 23-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go at the 28-yard line for Wayne Peace and the Florida Gators. And Peace has the ball. Got to keep it. Heading for the sidelines. Goes out of bounds at the 34. Peace with the ball. Keeps it again. And again goes out of bounds this time at about the 43 or 4. It's first down now. 10 yards to go, just short of the 44. Quick pitch to the tailback, Hampton. Lorenzo Hampton. Hampton's carried 15 times for 59 yards. Williams and Hampton in the set there now. Wayne Peace with the ball. Incomplete. Tried to get it out there to John L. Williams. Hampton's the other setback. Wayne Peace with the ball. And completed out in the left flat across the 40 down to the 35 and on down to the 34-yard line to Joe Henderson. The Florida Gators are driving into Georgia territory down to the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Peace gives this one to Lorenzo Hampton. He gets 2 yards. 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Florida in Georgia territory. Peace throwing and completing it inside the 30-yard line. Taken by fullback Henderson again. And he slipped at the 20-yard line. Field goal. Florida 9, Georgia 3. Peace. And it's tipped incomplete. Just trying to get the soft touch out there. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line. Peace, short drop. Puts it up again down the other side. And this time it's intercepted by Georgia. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line for Darrell Jones. Darrell Jones, number 17, intercepted it. Ball is spotted outside the 1-yard line. Last thing is the quarterback giving it up. They're just trying to get a little running room if they can. Motion all the way across. Last thing with the ball. Across the 5, across the 10, first down across the 15. Placed in 10 at the 19-yard line. John Lastinger, he broke a shoelace on the last play, indicated that the sideline was broken. They said play with it. No time is taken, and he's ready to go on a first down. Here's a pitch. Gets it to his tailback, McCluskey. McCluskey gets across to the 22-yard line. Evan Archie's in the far right. Lastinger is still quarterbacking. Gives it to his tailback, Dennis McCluskey. David McCluskey with Archie and Harris are over there. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Lastinger completes it out in the right flat. And it's advanced to the... It is first down and 10 yards to go. Georgia in possession. Lastinger still quarterbacking. Late pitch. McCluskey had it for a moment. Fumbled it, and the scramble is on, and Georgia retains possession. 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Lastinger rolling and looking. Wants to throw back on the screen, and he does to Clarence Kay at tight end. Kay's got it, 35, 40, 45, Kay 50. Kay outside and goes to the 45-yard line of Florida. First down and 10 yards to go for the Dogs. Yard line of Florida. Personal foul on the defense. First and 10 now, Georgia at the Florida 30-yard line. John Lastinger, the quarterback. Gives it to Barry Young at fullback. He's just wedging him out and trying to get up there. Lastinger, Barry Young. Well, he got 4 that time. He's going to be a yard short. It's going to be third down on the yard. Todd Williams is in that fullback. McCluskey moves to a left set. Collision, and Lastinger kept it and went down. They trail by 6 points, and they're going to try a 4th and 2. Lastinger's got it. First down for the Dogs. Lastinger. They'll get this one off, I think, and that'll be it. Lastinger riding and keeping. Lastinger gets to the 15 and inside the 15 to the... And that's the end of the third quarter. Our score is Florida 9, Georgia 3. Florida versus Georgia is an exclusive presentation of CBS Sports. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this message and a word from your local station. Young and McCluskey are the I-backs. Young moves it inside the 10 and down to the 9-yard line. We're in the fourth quarter. Young, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line for Barry Young. 15th play in this series coming up, and this drive coming up. Lastinger still got it. And he is stopped at the 1-yard line. Kluski moves over. Young's the fullback. Young's got it. Touchdown! Barry Young. And it's good. Georgia 10, Florida 9.
Watch Vince here. All right, Vince, be cool now. That's it, Vince. Yes, I love it. I love it. Good job, Vince. Bulldogs back on top. But Wayne's main forte is the pass. Let's see if he comes out and holds true form.
Butler puts it up. Goes into the end zone. That makes it a touchback. Exactly what they did. All right, they get it to the tailback on the draw, and that is Hampton. Hampton gets 2 yards out to the 22 to make it second down and 8 yards to go, and 13 minutes is a long time. Time enough for everything to happen, and it might happen to this crowd. Wayne Peace. Wayne Peace running out of the pocket. Going to take the loss back there at the 19-yard line. Third down and 11 yards to go at the 19-yard line. Third down conversion, 7 of 11. Dropping back is Peace. Scrambling. Wants to get out there for first down yardage if he possibly can. Harrell at the 28. Sidesteps the tackler, crosses the 30, and moves to the 32-yard line. Setbacks in the ball game. Motion across, that's Williams. It's to Young. He moved it out to the 39-yard line. Archie's in a wide left. Williams moves out to a wing right. That's Williams in motion going all the way across. That's Barry Young with the football, trying to get to the first down sticks. Looked as though he might have missed by a few inches. Third down and a yard to go. McCluskey and Young are the backs. Williams in motion. Young got the first down. First and 10 for the Georgia Bulldogs at their own 44-yard line. Now to start at 12 noon with the NCAA today, next week. Reverse play, and coming wide is Lane, and Fred Lane has got the football. He's at the 40, 35. Lane is at the 30, and Lane on the end around has moved it to the 23-yard line of Florida.
Successful, great big play for Georgia.
Lastinger with the football, keeps it inside the 20, and continues to drive down to the 17-yard line. At the 17-yard line now, Georgia with the ball. Give it in close, and inside the 10-yard line go the Georgia Bulldogs with Young carrying. Williams in motion across. Lastinger still with the ball. Got only to the 6 before he was closed off. Reel back. McCluskey. He got to the 3-yard line, maybe a little closer than that. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in the game. Young and McCluskey are the setback. McCluskey did not get in. Got to the 1-yard line. They're going to try to go for it. Young and McCluskey are the setback. 4th down, goal to go. Lastinger, and he did not make it. He did not make it. The ball goes over. Florida has held, and Florida takes the ball. Mike Clark made the stop. He's up there now, the quarterback. From the end zone, he passes out into the right flat and gets it out to the 5-yard line. That time they handed it off to Hampton. In good field position, which it would be on a punt. Peace, short drop. And it's batted up into the air, incomplete. Incomplete. Harrell is back to receive it. Harrell is called for a fair catch at his own 47. Okay, 1st and 10 now for Georgia. They have the ball at their own 47. They're leading by a single point. Lastinger handing it off. Barry Young gets across the 50-yard line and down to the 49-yard line. Lastinger is still the quarterback. There's McCluskey. He got it inside the 45-yard line of Florida. Find out, aren't we? This is 3rd and 2. Barry Young. Now, did he pick it up? It's short. 4th down. You're going to try to pick it up, so it is 4th down territory. Young is the man they've called on in other cases. Young's got it. He only needed inches. Georgia has 5 consecutive wins over Florida in this series. Young in motion to the outside. McCluskey gets the football. McCluskey ridden out of bounds just about at the line of scrimmage. It's second about 11 and a half at the 43.5-yard line. Young's got the ball. He gets it to the 40. Big 3rd down play. The crowd is on its feet. McCluskey, I beg your pardon. It's not McCluskey, it's Montgomery. Montgomery is stopped at the 37-yard line.
Dead ball.
Could you repeat that one more time?
Violation of 25-second count. Offense, still 4th down.
Andrews gets the snap. Fair catch signal for Civil, but does not make the fair catch. However, it is in the end zone, and a penalty marker is dropped down there. 2 penalty markers are dropped down there.
Illegal batting in the end zone. Touchback.
Hampton and Williams are the backs in there with Wayne Peace. Wayne Peace rolling and looking and keeping. Sliding out of bounds on the far side. The clock says 2:03. 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Florida's ball at their own 22. Lang and Dixon, the wide receivers. Here is a pitch to Hampton. And Hampton can't get to the line of scrimmage. He's dropped at the 19-yard line. A minute and a half to play. 3rd down coming now. 3rd and 10 and a half. He's dropping back. Looking, and he is dropped. And again, it's Big Freddie Gilbert, the great defensive lineman. 4th down and 19 yards to go. The ball is on the 11-yard line. 1 minute, 8 seconds left to play in the game. So with the Florida Gators, this is about it. He's dropping back. He's in the end zone. He's still in the end zone. Throws it out there. And it's on a hop. The ball goes over. On the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Georgia Bulldogs. Hampton was the intended receiver. Although Peace had to get rid of it, he was in the end zone and was flirting with a safety. Pandemonium on the field and in the stand. Moves the backs up.
He's just going to go down.
He does. Just hits the deck. Georgia again up there with Lastinger ready to take it and hit the deck. And he does. And when that knee goes down, of course, the play stops. They don't have to come out anymore. That does it. This game will end now. That will have been the last play. Clock is down to 15, and they don't have to come out anymore. Georgia Bulldogs have defeated Florida by a score of 10-9. Georgia remains undefeated. They came into this game ranked number 4. They are now 8-0-1. Time has run out. The game is over. Ball players coming onto the field. Jubilant Georgia ball players, dejected Florida ball players. And 80,000 fans in the stands with mixed emotion. It has been the kind of a game that we've grown used to seeing in the Georgia-Florida series over the years.